Alright, you're welcome back to EF Trader Witness channels. Like I promised before, I was going to drop a video before the end of the week, so I decided to drop that. But today is just going to be, on how your wallet can actually be hacked and the things I feel you can do, based on experience, and the things you can do, to always prevent, such from happening. So like I said, this year a lot of this will be coming. So just do all to subscribe, like, and also share with others so that we can all enjoy the space together and be safe and free from losing our hard-earned, funds. So I'm going to explain, um, majorly. I might not be talking about. We're talking more on how your wallet, like your hot wallet, like Trust Wallet. Ideally, we have two types of wallets: cold wallet and hot wallet. Hot wallet is the one we use over the internet. Cold wallet is when you have a device where you store, you know, your asset. That's cold wallet. So that's what we're looking at today. I will basically be looking at, how, you can carelessly let your seed phrase out, or how you can, interact with unsafe contracts, how you can also interact with phishing sites or install apps that are not secured, and via this, your assets might be accessed. Now, I'll also talk about how you can have you know a seed phrase in a public seed phrase, placed in your wallet, and through that your account can actually be accessed. I'll be talking about how you can verify links, how you can revoke CAs, and a couple of things I'm going to be discussing today. It's very loaded, and so I'll just advise that you watch through, learn, then gain experience and stay safe, as well as sharing with others so that every other person too can learn. So let's go. Okay, now let's go to Trust Wallet. Like I explained to us in the previous video, how you can actually open. I told us that if you are using a centralized exchange like your Binance, for there now you'll be signing in with your password and your let's say your two-step verification and the likes. But for a wallet, a decentralized wallet that you can use to carry out transaction on a decentralized exchange, you would of course necessarily need your seed phrase. That is what and no seed phrase can be the same. So you need your seed phrase. That is what you can use to access your wallet, and any other person that can also access the seed phrase, can access your wallet. So some of the hackers, what they try to do is they try to create a medium to which they can actually access your seed phrase, and once they access your seed phrase, your funds is gone. What you learn here, like some people, like some persons would say, in Nigeria here, that what you learn here, that is, it's gone. Once they access your seed phrase, they can open your wallet, and your funds are gone. Like your funds are cleared off, meaning that your wallet is already accessed on another phone. So ideally, I would just take us to Trust Wallet and explain how some of these things are actually done. So if you check the previous video, you see how you can actually get your wallet and get your seed phrase. Or let me just basically show us what I mean by seed phrase. Maybe a newbie that is just joining. So let me say I want to open a new wallet now. Create wallet. Now from here, now because of Trust Wallet protection, you won't see my seed phrase with this video that I'm doing now, because Trust Wallet will not allow screen record to capture the seed phrase or screenshots to capture the seed phrase. So, but once you open your Trust Wallet at a new business, to bring you here, click on continue. Then from now, I know you might not be able to see what I'm doing again. You copy your address. After you copy the address, then you go on to sign up. After you sign up, so after you you verify the seed phrase. Rather, after you verify the seed phrase, then you copy the seed phrase to a secured location. Copy it to probably your mail. If you know your mail is secure, is secured, or you just have a book that you use as your journal, maybe your trading log. If you understand what it means, maybe a place where you record your trade, or that is of course when you get to advanced level. Or you can just get a book you can securely guide. But ideally, we always want to keep things online so that you can always access it later, because book can get misplaced and anything can actually happen. So um, I'm actually opening a new wallet now, just trying to show new people here how to do that. Of course, if you check the previous video, you also see I did it there, but let me just quickly do that now. So now this your seed phrase is very very important. Like I said earlier, anybody gets access to it, can access your funds on any phone or any other devices. So you must do well to make sure you have your seed phrase protected. If your seed phrase is not protected, then your asset is not your own. So your seed phrase must be protected so that you can be sure your asset is still your own. If your seed phrase is not protected, okay, your asset is not your own. So this now, I've opened a new wallet. I think from here now you'll be able to see my screen now. Okay, yeah. So this is a new wallet that I've opened now. Very simple like that. But the seed phrase, once anybody, if you have millions of dollars in your wallet, anybody that get access to your seed phrase can wipe out every single thing in that wallet, and it's gone. So the first thing is, like I said before, most of these hackers now, they always want to get access to this seed phrase. So one of the things they used to do is this. Some of them actually come up with the idea of airdrops. Now airdrops are genuine. You pack everything with the hope of making millions, making trillions, making at times some of these airdrops. Then we just open your wallet, you see 1 trillion, like you see $1 trillion. Okay, even the market cap is just some $1 trillion. So you alone, they are not giving you airdrop and it's showing you $1 trillion. That should alone should even tell you that it's a scam. It is not real. You alone, you are having, how many people have that coin, meaning that the coin is worth more than the total market cap. As in, then the total market cap was just some a few trillion. Then a coin is now having a worth that is more than total market cap. Of course it simply means that it's they're just trying to play around. So another time there was this airdrop, I even got the airdrop then too. So the guy was selling, I think, save something like that. People were getting about 1 billion worth of the token. And so we tried to sell it, we couldn't sell. So later he dropped the update on his Telegram page that if you want to sell, what we need to do is to go through one app like that. So for me, when I saw that, I didn't do it. Meanwhile, somebody on our team then did it, and but God just saved him, in the sense that after he did it, he just moved his assets away from that wallet. I think to me to Binance or something. Then he just had little assets remaining in his wallet. By the next day, everything had been wiped out. So by the time he tried accessing the third party app, he copied his seed phrase there to get his wallet. And by the time he did that, like, the hacker already have access to his seed phrase. The next thing is to go in there and pick it. So one other one is also one they call the dust hacking. Now what they do with the dust hacking is that a coin you didn't buy, you just see suddenly appear in your wallet. And there are a couple of it like Minerium, Ash Panda or so. And you just see suddenly appear in your wallet. And probably you don't even have money before, and now seeing a coin appear in your wallet, and you're seeing some thousands of dollars or some hundreds of dollars or some tens of dollars, and you want to quickly cash out. You want to now this is money, this is free money. So now, when by the time you're trying to do that, the hacker has already encrypted some backyard access. It's what we call backyard. There's a way the developers call it, such that as you are trying to interact with the contract address, trying to sell to the contract address, because you will have to connect to the Web3 system of operation. Like you have to connect your wallet to the site, or even if you are using pancake swap, you have to connect your wallet. So by so doing, at the point you see that warning will even be, if you are trying to use pancake swap and you are trying to interact with a contract, you see that there will be a warning. I think I showed us that in the last video, a warning that they will show you that anybody can create a contract, and by the time you are interacting with the contract, they have access to your funds. So by the time you're trying to relate with the contract address, with the fake, coin that you are given, they access your wallet and they wipe off everything, that you have actually, worked for over a period of time. Now the third one is malwares and phishing sites. You always see that you will be told that don't use a public Wi-Fi. For example, you are in Nigeria and there's this public bus in Lagos. It's called lag bus. It's always having Wi-Fi access. I'm not saying that it is a means, but I'm just giving that, as a trader, you should not go in there, or as somebody who wants to relate with crypto or via your wallet. You should not go into that kind of bus and you not try to connect to the Wi-Fi. That's a public Wi-Fi. And not trying to buy a coin. Now that way, there's a way that can be used to access your wallet, and you know once your wallet is accessed, it is gone. It is gone. Like I said before, what the hackers always try to do, the first thing is to get access to your seed phrase. So I also talk about some other things that that is like it's still around that, but that they reversed it such that they still hack your wallet. So when you also go through phishing sites, you go through phishing site or use public Wi-Fi. That way, you're interacting on the decentralized exchange. That way, your wallet can be easily hacked. Once the wallet is hacked, these guys are not smiling. They'll wipe off every single thing, like every single thing you have worked for. They'll wipe it off, and that's the end of it. And that is always very, very painful. So the first thing I said was be careful of airdrop. I'll talk about during my recommendation section. I'll talk about airdrops. You can do legit airdrops, the ones I did, and I know what came. Legit airdrops, platform to which you can do it. I also talk about how you can verify links. I will drop all those things also in the comment section so that you can read through it and get the links there. So I will also talk about, so the first thing now, so like I was saying rather, is I was avoid using public Wi-Fi, and also avoid copying public. So okay, let me put it this way. One way to which your wallet can still also be hacked is when you go and copy a public seed phrase. When you copy a public seed phrase and you place it on in your wallet, your and probably you have also opened up another access, your wallet can also be accessed. I will share an experience with my boss how he lost over 7 million naira, over $12,000 in 2020 due to that, and how that happened, so that we all can learn and try to secure the little we have or the much we have. God has helped us to gather as individuals. So like I said, avoid copying contracts. There's a way these hackers also use this strategy. Now on Telegram page, they act like a novice, so trying to probably request for BNB that they needed to do a transaction. So when you ask them, probably you send a DM that and you want to be of help, and you say the person should send the wallet address, the person will send the seed phrase. So being cautious, that you might try to correct the person that no, he's not seed phrase, his wallet address. So if you mistakenly copy that seed phrase and go and paste it in your own wallet, and that wallet opens, it's also an access to which they can hack your account. That was what my boss experienced, and I'm going to share that when I'm doing the recommendation, or I might share it now. So we're working on a project that, and I was opportunity to join the team then, though the project didn't work out as we planned actually. So he was part of the core team, so he was the one moderating on the Telegram page. Then this scenario happened that somebody came up and said they want to buy, but that was in 2021 rather, during the bull run, when everybody, different developers, different people were, developing different things. And so this lady acted as a novice. So he wanted to help the lady to send BNB because she said she needed BNB to do transaction. So the lady posted the seed phrase. So he, as the moderator, deleted it, but he copied it and pasted on his own address, in his own wallet rather. So as he did that, he now saw some quantity of Ethereum. Then he saw this coin that was also used, that is being used by the hackers, then Minerium also, Minerium BS. He saw 5,000. So he was like, this person has a lot of money here, and the person is requesting for. So he went back on Telegram to try to talk to the person. See this, see that. Meanwhile, as he has done that, oh my God, he has actually opened access to these hackers. Now he didn't really know anything, he didn't observe anything until he woke up the next morning very early, around 4. So he just saw different notification on his phone. In short, they hacked his Trust wallet. Now his wallet, I will also talk about it to avoid connecting several devices together. They hacked his Trust wallet. His laptop was connected, it was hacked. In short, they wanted to hack his Binance account. Binance kept sending notification, So the only thing they could not hack was his Binance account, and I think his bank account. Every other thing, it was through a malware. I think it's called Clippard attack that they used. Like, they took control. The malware first wiped his account, and after that, anytime he's trying to copy an address, so there was a time he now decided to copy, to send about $50 from his Binance to his wallet. After he removed the wallet, like, he deleted all the wallets, he opened a new wallet. So he tried to send $50, copying the wallet already, he didn't observe. The time he sent funds, he noticed the funds didn't come. Then he now went to check that. In short, they didn't just hack through malware, through a single malware that wiped his account. Also, the malware is also work as Clippard attack, because any wallet you copy from Trust wallet or to send funds to automatically becomes their own wallet. Because of the mistake he did, they copied. So if somebody comes up to show, maybe any group, and mistakenly post this phrase, leave it, or it could be, the person could be a hacker trying to access people's funds. So don't release your seed phrase out. Don't also copy any seed phrase anywhere to your wallet, as that could be a means to which you yourself could be hacked. So I've spoken about you being careful of airdrops, because through that you can let out your seed phrase. I've spoken about you being careful of interacting with contract addresses that are not safe when you see an asset in your wallet and you didn't buy it. In short, MetaMask posted on, I think it was on Twitter recently, about poisoning of address, such that this one now is even deals with people that used to go and buy something called degens play. I'll still talk about that too, because that could actually be a means where they send funds to you. I will show you through poocoin now how, if you are doing all these degens plays, you buy a coin, but before you notice it, you see different 10 coins there that you did not buy, and you're trying to sell those coins you did not buy. You're actually interacting with all those fake contracts, and they can get access to your wallet. So the poison of wallet is that the hackers will observe a contract address, original contract address, so they will go and design their own fake contract address, such that the first 3 letter or 4 letter and the last 4 letter of the original address will be the same thing as their own address. So when you want to buy, maybe you went to copy contract address on a Telegram page and you did not observe very well, you copy the fake contract address, and by interacting with their own address, which is fake, which is poison, they can access your account, or you send fund to their own contract and your fund is gone. And I spoke about being careful of using public Wi-Fi and using phishing sites. So I'll post a link where you can post any link, and you verify if it is phishing or not. And also, you should not use a link that does not have HTTPS. That's hypertext transfer protocols. If it does not have HTTPS, it's automatically, if you are using your web browser, it shows that it is unsecured. So then lastly, I spoke about not copying seed phrases from public places to your wallet, which could be a means to which your wallet could be attacked. And I also spoke about the Clippard attack, whereby when your wallet is attacked, not that they just wipe your assets, but when you are trying to send funds to your wallet, the wallet address you will keep copying will be the wallet address of the hacker. I don't know. No, many people might not be used to these things, but from experience, I've seen all these things happening. Like I've seen these things happening. So that's why I'm actually sharing all this so that you be careful. So okay, let me quickly take us now to see some of the things I've been talking about now, and I'll also tell us how you can use allowance.beefy.finance to revoke contract addresses, and how you can use a different website also to confirm link. Then we'll stay safe and still be in this space and still enjoy it, but when we are knowledgeable about it, because most of the time what these guys play on is the ignorance, especially for newbies. They play on the ignorance of newbies a lot. So let's go to poocoin now and see